And we are live Friday night, impromptu, All-Star weekend. Uh, Speaking of All-Star, this guy was a frequent visitor at the All-Star game. One of the best point guards, excuse me, one of the best small men to ever play the game. Chris Paul retires today. All-Star weekend. 21 years in the game. So we're gonna talk a little bit about Chris Paul. We're gonna talk a little bit about some of our favorite All-Star memories, some more. We're not gonna be on too long, maybe about 10, 15 minutes. But Trav, what's going on, man?
Man, not much, man. When you hit me up about this, I was like, man, we got it. We got it. It ain't too many people we show love to like that all the time. And this was one of the ones we didn't too much care about at first, but I mean, he was just he just I guess Chris Paul is just one of the ones you just have to understand to understand.
What I loved about Chris Paul, I think you're right. I think there was a point in time where he wasn't appreciated. There was a point in time, his reputation as being somebody that's kind of tough to deal with. He could be
Hmm.
hard on
Hmm.
teammates. Uh, Probably a well-earned rep. But what I appreciate about Chris is he was one of the last of the Mohicans. He was really one of the last true point guards in the league that
Right.
has really gone to a scoring point guard really for about the last, what, pretty much 10, 15 years. We've kind of gone away from the uh the true point, and he never flipped up. He never changed up despite the league transition, and was still effective for a long time.
Right. 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 Until this last year, I mean, this is where his services probably was no longer available at this point. I mean, like you said, he was the last of a dying breed. And we don't see it ain't none in the league like that no more, man.
For me, he's the third best small guard ever. I think it's Iverson, Isaiah, in whatever order you want, and then Chris Paul.
Like that 6'1" and smaller type. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's also a great example of, man, how you really just cannot measure people's careers by championships because first of all, it's so difficult to win a championship.
Oh yeah.
Number one. And then number two, you gotta have a lot go your way when you're talking about winning the championship. Like you just not your talent or you being on a great team. Like you have to really you got to have some things go your way. And he unfortunately had, some real sort of bad luck on, if you could almost say, really,
Yes, he has.
along the way.
Hmm. Especially a hamstring, man. That's that. Magic Johnson can tell you about it.
Yeah, in 2018, they up 3 games to 2 on the Warriors, pulls the hamstring at the end of game 5. So he doesn't play game 6, doesn't play game 7,
Hmm.
and goes on to win. They go on. But I think you look at it, Trav. Yes, he never won the chip. Cool. But every team that he played on, almost to the very end, was better with him on the team.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He even had a dying Oklahoma City team at one time, right there.
Man, that Oklahoma City team that went to the bubble, that was, this is when they were really, we did so much talk about tanking. They were trying to tank,
Man, OKC would just
but they got Chris Paul. Chris Paul was like, nah,
nah, they're not
these
on my clock, not on my watch.
me, SGA, Dort, uh, Dennis Schroeder was in the bit. Like
Man,
he
what?
took, and they were like the fourth seed, fourth, fifth seed in the bubble,
They were the
and they weren't
team.
supposed, and they weren't
They
even
was the
supposed to
number
make it.
10 team. They were the number 10 team. They made it. They made it to the semis of their bubble tournament.
You know, and then he went to Phoenix and had Phoenix rocking, and
Hmm.
but you come up short again. You know, you run up against Giannis in 2021, and then the one that hurt. To I mean, of all he's had a couple. I think that 2022 team that just fell apart against Dallas, like they just
Yeah,
completely.
they just fell off. They just fell off. They fell off.
But but get back on the positives, man. He tough.
Hmm.
He's hard nosed. He was one of the smartest players ever.
Yeah, it's just he's just again he's one of the best point guards, pure point guards that we have seen in our generation.
Yeah.
He's one of the best. So I mean, salute to Chris Paul, man. Salute to Chris Paul.
Shout out Chris Paul playing in the NBA 21 years as a small guard and not that's not easy. Like you talk about 21 years, you talking to LeBron, the Kareems, big guys. You play 21 years as a 6 footer, you've done something.
Chris Paul, you first ballot. Believe that.
Versus bad believe that. So we just wanted to kind of give Chris Paul some love. So I'm sitting here watching Unrivaled Ones.
Mm,
Now this is Sanaya Rivers versus Alicia Gray uh in the ones tournament.
mm.
Man, there's so much talk about All-Star Weekend. We're gonna talk about our little favorite memories here, but this would be so dope in an All-Star game.
Yes. How do you folks go one on one, man? KG don't talk about it. KG don't talk about it. Put that money on the line, man. They gonna ball out, man. Get these four dribbles
Mm-hmm.
and let's go to work.
Yeah.
They do it on in the USA workouts,
Right.
and they do it in three dribbles.
Right. If you want to make it three, make it three. Three dribbles.
Hmm.
First one to 3 point win. Make it nice and quick. We get through it quick.
Man, what?
But
What
yeah,
you said?
so speaking of the All-Star game, some of the favorite memories. Um let's just start. Let's do it by like competition. So, what's some of your favorite? Let's start with the dunk contest. So, a
Okay.
couple of your favorite dunk contests, whether it's a whole contest or a dunk itself.
Hey, man. I'm gonna start it off. Vince Carter, first dunk, reverse 360 windmill. How? How? Like people don't do it like that, man. Reverse 360 windmill.
Hmm.
Ooh-wee. And we talked about this the other day as far as the Levine and Gordon dunk contest. The other people should just set aside and let them go. That's how good it was.
Yeah,
That's how good it was. It was either if you ain't score no 49 or 50, don't even bother, man. Them were some of my favorites as far as dunk contests. And Mike 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 then took off on the free throw line, but my favorite dunk of Mike is that kiss the rim, man.
yeah, that side, yeah, that's one of the coldest dunks in slow motion you will ever see. He, I was,
Audience, slow motion Mike is the best Mike to ever watch with some Sade behind it. Yes. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I would say yeah, Vince. I think an underrated one. I think I said this on the show too. Was Desmond Mason versus Jay Rich in
Yes,
2003 in Atlanta was an underrated.
that reverse between it. He did between. That's the first time we ever seen somebody do it reverse.
Yeah, he went the other way.
East Bay.
East Bay the other way, throwing it off the glass and still going between your legs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Desmond Mason did sort of a spinoff of the Jordan dunk, but he sort of did a windmill instead of kind of holding it.
Yeah. Yeah, he
He,
windmill that mom. He windmill.
he windmilled it. That was a good one. So the dunk contest has had. I think the dunk contest is just one of them things, man. You've almost seen everything. Now, you've seen like there's like the dudes who are like really professional dunkers,
Mm-hmm.
but players, you've seen just about everything. I tell you another underrated dunk: the Gerald Green blowing out the cupcake.
People don't understand how you gotta jump
Yes,
to do that. And the way he extended to do that, man, that man there, he called with that. He called with that.
yeah.
He called with that.
And then you got some of the other things from All Star Game, like then you got the 3-point contest. Now you know me, I'm biased when it comes to the 3-point contest.
Yeah. Yeah. I already know where you
You
going.
already know what I'm gonna
I
say.
already know you
You know
going.
what I'm gonna
And
say.
that is a performance of a lifetime though.
You
Doing
talk about
that is performance.
1990, Craig Hodges wins the first
Yes.
one. That's the same night Buster Douglas knocked out Mike Tyson.
Right.
91 is the 19 in a row.
Yes.
The
That's the
91 in
one.
Charlotte.
That's the one. The 91 was the one for me. Cause he
19,
was shooting cover. He was shooting cover off that. He shooting
92
cover
to
off that.
complete the three-peat.
He shooting
I'll
cover
say
out
this
that.
though, modern day, Steph versus Sabrina wasn't bad.
I was just about to say that. That wasn't a bad one, but man, still to this day, man, this Bird, we was kids when we watched it,
Bird was tough.
and when man, oh God,
When he didn't take the warm-up off, that
he
was
didn't take
tough.
the warm up off and told these folks who's coming in second, who's coming
Bird,
in second.
Bird tough.
Like that,
Uh,
that was tough. Steph to put on. Tell you what, Ray Allen was shooting the cover off that thing too,
Ray
boy.
Allen
Ooh,
had,
ooh,
yeah, Ray
ooh, ooh,
And
Walter
to me,
Ray.
Ray Allen had like the perfect shot for the contest because he had no wasted motion.
That man was squared. Man, that man squared up like a crystal burger. Just
Yeah,
everything just perfect in that box, letting that thing ride. I don't know. I don't understand how he misses a shot.
yeah, he has like the jumper. Like if you
Mm-hmm.
said, obviously Steph is the greatest shooter of all time, but if you were like, hey, I need to teach somebody how to shoot,
So
Ray Allen had the jumper that you would teach.
yeah.
Ray Allen and Clay have the jumpers that you would like. That is the form jumper.
Mm-hmm. That thing there, I'm like, I just, hey, whew. Yeah. If you want to jump, talk to Walt. Go to school to Walter Ray Allen.
And then when you talk about the game itself, and then we're gonna cut up out of here. We talk about the game itself. I think 2020, which you know,
Oh yeah.
unfortunately came off the very sad circumstances of Kobe's passing, and
Right.
but when they decided like, yo, we are gonna play,
Mm-hmm.
and that game was they was
Man,
competitive,
they was at it. They
they
was
was
at it
at it. Kyle Lowry was taking charges.
in an All Star game.
Ray, Yeah, Kyle Lowry taking charges. Another fun one was 2001, the Iverson and Marbury comeback game.
Yes, yes, yes. I mean, that was a very competitive and good game, man. Especially the way they just, again, how they shoot a cover and walk that thing down, man.
Yeah, and that was when they were
Mhm.
used to wear your own jersey.
Right, right. That one, and that '03 one, Jordan
Mhm.
faded off on Sean Marion.
Yeah, Mike's last, yeah, the Sean Marion.
Yeah, that was a fun. That was a
That was
fun.
a that was a fun one. Uh, if you were older head like me, you remember '87
Rondo
in
Blackman.
in Seattle, which was the Rolando Blackman free throw game. But that game was you talk about a game that was played for real. That was
Yeah.
they was
Whatever that was on the line that day, they was in it.
they was at it. So yeah, man, we just wanted to chop it up real quick. You know, it's Friday night, everybody cooling out.
Yeah.
So All Star game memories, Chris Paul. So we'll be back Wednesday, full show, and we're gonna be discussing the 2 week notice to the NCAA.
Oh.
Ooh, and Sonya Centron just got skunked.
Oh, that's the second skunk of this because that Williams girl got skunked.
She got dealt with 11-0.
She don't care. She in Miami. I mean, they don't care. Who beat her?
Ray
It look,
Burrell.
okay, Barrera from the Sparks,
Yeah.
the skinny track star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she fired her up.
Mm, get out of there.
Yeah, fired her up real good. All right, basketball for the people, by the people, Wednesday, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, the 2 weeks notice on the NCAA. Enjoy your All-Star weekend, and we'll talk to you Wednesday.